Ripples dance where the minnows play. In God's hands I find my way. The rod bends, the reel hums low, a silent hymn and the rivers flow. By His grace I fish today, in His waters where I pray. Every catch a gift divine, thank you Lord, this joy is mine.
Hello everybody and welcome to By His Grace Fishing. If this is your first time here, please subscribe below. Hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I had an extremely good time making this video today. Today we took out the 1-inch Creek Life Lure Company riding spider, and we used it as a topwater bait to target panfish and whatever else would bite. And I'll tell you, we caught a couple decent fish. We had one really surprise fish that really blew my mind that ate this spider right off the surface of the water. And we paired it with a number 8 gold Creek Life light wire hook, and it fit this bait just perfectly. And once you cast this lure out, I'll tell you a couple key things that I found with it. As soon as you cast this lure out, when it splashes down, if it breaks the surface tension on the water, it will sink a couple inches if you don't pull it back up. So as soon as this lure hits the water, raise your line up out of the water and get this thing back to the surface as quick as you can. And once it breaks that surface again, it will sit there and float for the most part and not sink any further, and you can twitch this thing across the surface of the water. The other key that I found as far as casting this lure weightless is we put fresh 2-pound line on our reel, and a full spool really makes a difference. If you've got a completely full spool, make sure that line can come off there as easily as it can. You can get a lot further cast on it, and we were getting about 20 to 25 feet, sometimes 30 if the wind was cooperating, and that's pretty good for a weightless spider that pretty much weighs nothing. So I had a really good time making this video, so stick around, see what we get. All right, everybody, I'm a little bit excited today. I came out here and checked this place out. I had intentions of using a particular bait, but once I seen that there were some cicadas that were hitting the water here and some fish were coming up and hitting those, I thought it would be a good time to try a little ultralight topwater. So we're going to do a little bait change up today, see if we can catch some topwater, whatever will hit a Creek Life lure spider. So let's give this a try here and see if we can get some fish to come up and bite these spiders like they have been, these cicadas that are hitting the water. So we're going to see if we can find something at all here. Oh man, we done had a fish coming up and smacking that spider. Oh, we had another one right there. It's a smaller bluegill. We've got a cicada landed on our shoulder here. But that was a bigger fish, it looked like, that hit on out there. So let's see if we can get a fish to come up. And there's a turtle. Oh, we had one to take. Oh, there's one right there. Beautiful bluegill. Beautiful bluegill. Come back here, little guy. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get that hook out of you. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill right there. Let's reset our bait there. See if we can throw out. Get us another one. There's one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little bluegill right there. All right, let's get back out there again. Get there a little closer to that column up there. let's switch spots here for just a second. Let's go out here more towards this point. That's pretty deep water out there. Pretty deep water. We'll see if we can entice a fish to come up after that though. All right, let's go over here to this corner. Let's sneak over here. See if we can get anything to come out over here. I've seen some cicadas hitting the water over here also. Whoa, there's one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little bluegill right there. Come on, let's get that hook out of you there. Thank you for that beautiful bluegill, Lord. Some of these bluegill are just too small. Oh, that one went for it. So there's another one. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill right there. They are all over this little guy. Let's get back out there pretty quick. See if we can get that same fish. There's one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill right there. We're going to try back over here where we were at. Once that sun, looks like we're getting ready to get some rain, but once that sun starts going behind those clouds like it is right now, those fish will come out from hiding. Oh man, that is a big fish right there. I think that is a big old bass. That is a big bass. That is a big bass. We're gonna have to tire him down if we can ever get him in on that little light wire Aberdeen hook. He's taking us up into a bunch of structure that we don't need. Lord, help us to get this fish in. Oh man, he's got us right under a log. Oh my goodness, that is a big bass. That is a big largemouth bass right there. That is a big largemouth bass. Oh Lord, help us to get this fella in. Oh no, he's taking us to some more structure. Come here. That is a huge largemouth right there. That is a big guy right there with that little bitty Aberdeen hook. And that Creek Life Lure Company spider, that is a very nice fish. That is a beautiful fish right there. Beautiful fish. Lord, thank you so much for that beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Look like you've had a little bit of a tough go, guy, but you're still a beautiful fish. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish right there. Let's release you here, little guy. Go on out there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. That right there was just awesome. That was awesome. I knew that sun going in behind these clouds, it's getting ready to storm. I knew as soon as that sun disappeared, some of these fish would be coming out of hiding. Wow, he really put it to that spider. I'll tell you what, he put it to it. That just goes to show you right there, small baits and ultralight gear can still catch big fish. That was awesome. That was a pure blessing right there. Oh, we missed that bluegill. I think we're getting ready to get wet, so may have to go and call this trip short. That was awesome though. There's another bluegill. Oops, thank you for that fish, Lord. We're limited on our casting distance right now to probably about 25 feet, something like that. There's a bluegill. There's a bluegill that choked that spider down. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill right there. Step out here a little deeper. See what happens when we come out quite a bit deeper. Oh, he knocked that thing all the way up out of the water. Knocked it all the way up out of the water. Where we're throwing, it's probably about 7 to 8 feet deep. So those fish are coming up a fairly decent distance just to come after that bait. Oh, there's a nice bluegill right there. Nice bluegill. Man, he is beautiful. That is one beautiful fish right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. All right, just took a little time there for him. He come out of pretty deep water. See if there's any more deep water fish that want this spider. There's another one right there. Another one. Oh man, look at you, guy. You have had it rough. Look at that. He has healed up, but he had a big chunk taken out of him. That was nice to see that he was still surviving there. I think we're getting better bites out of the deep water here. There's another one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little bluegill. I think we're getting ready to have to get us a new spider. Finally getting ready to have to get us a new one. Automatically right there again. Another beautiful bluegill. Thank you for that beautiful bluegill. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. I'm telling you, this right here is one of the most exciting days I've had fishing in a little while, just because you never know when that bite is going to come, like that one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. Wow, he smashed it. That fish right there smashed it. Another nice bluegill. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. Got it. Beautiful little long ear. Thank you for that beautiful fish right there, Lord. Oh, there was one that smashed it as soon as it hit the water. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish right there. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. There we go. There was a strike. He missed it. Oh man. I think that the spider occasionally is turning over. I think it turns over occasionally and the hook is pointing in a bad position. There's one right there. Come on out there, little hook. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. All right, we got us a new spider on there. New spider. That was a good cast and a pretty quick fish. Nice little bluegill there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. Oh, there's more. They're going for it. Those fish are just waiting for a bug. There we go. There's one right there. Another beautiful bluegill. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. I think we're going to have to step over there and just stay far enough back. And it's probably because there's a couple trees out here. Let's try right here first. There's a fish. There he is. Thank you for that beautiful bluegill, Lord. I have a feeling there's probably a bigger one out here somewhere. Right there's one that hit it as soon as it hit the water. A little long ear. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. There's another one. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. One right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. As soon as I get it back to the top of the water, they're on it. Thank you for that beautiful bluegill, Lord. Try to get out there a little further. There's a nice fish. Nice bluegill right there. It's a nice bluegill. Come here, little guy. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. That was a little bit better fish than what we've been catching here. There's another one right there. As soon as I got it back to the surface, we done had another one on there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. Another one. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. We're not catching a whole lot of big bluegill, but a lot of that is because we're limited to where we can fish. If we had a boat where we could get out into some more of these other areas, there's another one, we could probably locate some nice big bluegill. Another one. Man, they're tearing that thing up. There's a nice one right there. That is a beautiful fish right there. Got some beautiful colors. Oh, hold on. Just barely hooked there, but beautiful fish. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. There was a good cast. There was a good cast. Come on. There was a fish. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to try something different. A little bit different. We're going to throw this spider out. Let it just sit there. Once we get it on the surface, we're going to let it sit there, and just like that, bluegill came up and hit that thing. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill. So let's try that again. Let's get that spider, once it sinks, let's get it to resurface. Let it sit there. Oh man, that is awesome right there. Let's do it again. Let's get it right there to surface. Let it sit, and there's done one on it. Came off. Let's try that again. We'll throw out there. It's going to sink. We're going to get it to resurface, and we're just going to let it sit on the water. See how long it takes a fish to come and hit that. It's still floating out there, so we'll give it just a second before we even twitch it. All right, let's move it just a hair. We're going to let it sit there. Move it just again, let it sit there. There he goes. Another beautiful bluegill. Lord, thank you for that beautiful bluegill right there. Get a little twitch. One will come up and hammer that thing here in just a minute. There's the big one right there. It's a nice little bluegill. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. Well, everybody, that's pretty much about it. We succeeded in this fishing trip, fishing the 1-inch spider topwater weightless. We couldn't cast out real far, but these fish would come to the spider. So I think if you could ever get out on a place and walk the bank and get out, you know, under some trees and stuff, I think you could catch some really nice fish. But I had a really good time with this bait today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, God bless and have a good day.